All for the Empire by Roger Trahan and Mark Child. 1 week after the inquest into the tram disaster, the Empire Theatre Scope and Vaudeville Company pays its first visit to Swindon. The company brought to the theatre a programme of short films, including travelogues, newsreels and fiction. Here was the very latest in animated photography, producing some very valuable and up-to-date effects. The features included winter sports in other lands, victims of the storm, the detective, about as exciting a picture as one could wish to see, and the invisible man, the very latest in animated photography. Many of the pictures are distinctly funny and create roars of laughter, said the publicity. Others are highly interesting and instructive, at the same time being projected on the screen with striking distinctiveness. Swindon, still reeling from the train disaster, was not impressed, and the showing was poorly attended. These were the years when opera and Shakespeare proved very popular. In 1904, the Elster Grime Grand Opera Company, with a cast of 45, made its first appearance at the New Queen's. This short-lived company had been formed in 1900 by singers Mary Elster and Edward Grime. At Swindon, they performed the usual repertoire that had become the staple diet at this theatre. The Fanny Moody and Charles Manners Grand Opera Company, founded by the husband and wife team in the year the Swindon Theatre was opened, made their first appearance there in 1905. Opera fell out of fashion at Swindon in 1907. Shakespeare remained popular, however, mostly in the hands of Osmond Turl's Shakespearean Company. Turl was an old Shakespearean actor who had turned his back on the London stage, preferring to play the country theatres and thereby earning his epithet, the Irving of the provinces. His company came several times to New Queen's in its early years and was always regarded with good houses. The type of female headwear that was fashionable in the Edwardian era nonetheless caused a problem for theatregoers. Early in the 1906 season, a plea appeared in the Swindon Advertiser to certain of the gentler sex who occupy the stalls at the New Queen's Theatre. Large hats are all very well on such as church parades, wrote the correspondent, but in the stalls at the theatre they are distinctly irritating to those sitting immediately behind them, and should either be removed or left at home. The writer went on to point out that ladies who consider it a dream of an idea to join the No Hat Brigade nonetheless attend the theatre in creations which suggest a cross between a parasol and a shower bonnet. Hope you enjoyed this chapter of All for the Empire. More to come.